Hi, it's Miss Cyberling, and today we are going to learn about psychological thriller as a genre in fiction writing. So, psychological thriller shares a lot of horror qualities, but it is grounded in reality and it favors like emotional tension over physical violence. So, it's basically a genre where one character messes with another character's mind. And usually the antagonist in this story is really manipulative and sort of gets the protagonist to like get on their side, trust them. It might be like a boyfriend or a neighbor. And then the story gets really dark and it turns into a nightmare, basically. So books in this genre would be Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis, The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. And so I'm going to read a little paragraph that I wrote in this genre, and then I'm going to offer you a prompt to write your own, and maybe it will turn into a short story or even a novel. So here's an example that I wrote. Ethan hadn't moved the photograph, but it was angled at the end of the mantle facing the TV, the way Jeanne always placed it after she dusted. She'd been missing for 4 months. Ethan had begun to accept that missing might mean more than a momentary absence, something final. But here was the photo of the two of them at the lake the summer they met, and her smile renewed his hope that she might return. Just yesterday, out of the shower, he swore he'd heard the true crime podcast she would put on when she made breakfast. The day prior, he'd found one of her shoes in the middle of the living room. It was almost like she was telling Ethan not to give up on her, not to accept what everyone told him, his family and hers, their friends, the police, that she wasn't coming back. So now you're going to get out a piece of paper, computer, whatever you like to write on in, and I'm going to give you a prompt. Imagine an antagonist who is mentally unstable. What revenge are they seeking? Who could they seek it on? What specific information or special skill does this antagonist have that will allow them to gain their victim's trust? In third-person narration, write the scene where this antagonist approaches their victim. At first, the antagonist seems trustworthy. Towards the end of the scene, the victim grows suspicious and questions the antagonist's motivations, but the antagonist assures them that everything is fine. So this is from my book, The Young Writer's Fiction Workbook, which you can get on Amazon. There's all kinds of genre writing, craft, fiction instruction, there's prompts, there's project ideas. It's a really fun textbook, and I made it for my class. I'm a creative writing teacher. You can use it if you're a student, you can use it if you're a teacher, and I will be back soon with another instruction and prompt.